Good morning. How are we? Bit of a different setup here this morning. Exact same routine though. So I'm here in Caitlin's house recording a full day of eating today. I will be home halfway through the day, but I do have 2 meals with me prepared from yesterday. I'll have my breakfast here, my lunch, and probably one more meal, and then the rest of it will be at home. So I'm going to bring you through all of that. I'll include the calories and the macros somewhere on the screen and total it up for the day so you can see what a bodybuilder is eating exactly 11 days out from stepping on a stage. Trust me, it's poverty calories and minimal carbs. For anybody who's new to the channel here, I'm currently recording daily vlogs 11 days out from my first bodybuilding competition. Of course, while you clicked on this video, today is a full day of eating on my rest day, so I'm going to show you exactly what I'm eating, like I said. But there's daily vlogs coming, just showing you the nitty gritty details in the lead up to my first show. So my first show is on Sunday week. Today is Wednesday, so not this Sunday coming, but the following Sunday. And I actually have a photo shoot this Sunday. So I'm 4 days out. So in the lead up to this, it's not just going to be the exact same thing every day. Like, you will see a lot of repetition in the videos because my routine is pretty much the exact same. But I have a few things coming up. Obviously, I'm going to have the peak week, massive peak week next week. I have a little peak this Saturday. I'm actually training with the man they made the Massey this Friday coming in Kings. That'll be exciting. I have the photo shoot this Sunday. I have the show day video. So there's going to be plenty of variety coming over the next 2 weeks. So if you're interested to follow along in this journey, make sure please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Sorry, my speech is going here. Man is dying on prep, and it's currently 6:18 a.m. I need to get this caffeine into me because I'm still half asleep. But yeah, I'm gonna get this coffee into me. I'm gonna go do my cardio. Now there is students in this house as well, so I'd imagine my breakfast is going to be upstairs somewhere, and I'll just show you exactly what it is. Like I said, include the calories, macros, all that jazz. So yeah, I get this cardio ticked off, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, that's my first bout of 30 minutes cardio wrapped up. I'll do my remaining 30 later on in the evening. I've been splitting my cardio up into 2 sections. I think I said this in a previous video already. I'm just getting better bang for my buck when I split it up into 2. My total calories burned at the end of the day, in comparison to doing it straight, is much better. And I'm burning more. That's me being nitpicky, but I want to get the most out of it. So that's what I've been doing. Unfortunately, I have just run out. This is my scoop of electrolytes, bit of hydration. I have been using this Naughty Boy strawberry kiwi flavour. It is quite nice. I personally prefer Perform. There just wasn't any Perform in the shop when I went to get it, but I am going to get it. I have to get a new one now because that's all gone, and I probably will get the Perform one. I think there's a cherry raspberry flavour I've been meaning to try, and also blue raspberry, so I'll probably pick that up next. So yeah, that's 1 scoop of electrolytes going down the hatch for a bit of hydration, and now I'm going to head out for a walk and box off some steps nice and early in the morning. Breakfast is up. We are on the poverty portions of porridge, unfortunately. Keen, if you're watching this, sound for reduction recently. So I recently was on 80 grams of oats. It's now been reduced to 50 grams of oats. You will have seen I put in my scoop of whey protein as well, mixed in the blueberry muffin flavour. I've got 100 grams of mixed berries, and I've got mixed in with cinnamon and my salt as well. Oh, and my 2 squares of dark chocolate, 70%. This is probably the best meal of the day. It's all pretty much downhill from here. It's one of my 2 carb meals of the day, and the rest of them are carbless. I leave the total calories and macros somewhere here on the screen. Off the top of my head, I think it's like 500. I'm going to check there in a second and I'll confirm for you. So to be exact, what's in this meal, I've got 437 calories, 31 grams of protein with 61 carbs and 6 fats. So this is my breakfast to start off the day. I will have my next meal in around 11:30. That unfortunately will be carbless. So yeah, I'm going to get this into me. I'll do a bit of work block. I have check-ins to do. And I also have to edit yesterday's vlog to get it up and keep it nice and consistent like I promised to be. And I'll catch you back at meal 2. And we're back for meal 2. I am absolutely starving. As of right now, it is 12:05, so I'm about a half an hour delayed. I have my video uploaded though. I'm on day 2 now of consistency of uploading daily to YouTube every single day until my show. So I'm keeping that going, nice bit of momentum on my side. But yeah, so what I have here for meal 2. This is proper poverty meal here. So what's in this, all you can see now is a big load of green. I look like I'm a vegan. I've got 175 grams of chicken. So 175 grams of chicken. I've got lettuce, spinach,
and green beans. So literally this is just a carbless meal. Now I do have pineapple with it as well, obviously that's technically not carbless. Any bit of carbs that comes in from this is coming from the veg and fruit, but you can draw your own yourself now with that. We've got 100 grams of pineapple here. As of macros for this meal, I'll show you exactly what that is. So I did also put that sweet chili sauce on top of it as well. I have a 2-calorie sweet chili sauce I put on top. So the calories for this meal, they're about 300. If you're going to include the calories from the veg. So the chicken, it comes down to 329 to be exact, but that's including calories from like the lettuce, green beans, pineapple. And what that breaks down into is 46 grams of protein, 36 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fat coming in from this meal. I'm also going to head off for a coffee with Caitlin soon enough. If you can't tell, I am in my girlfriend's bedroom, so please excuse the big teddy bear that's in the background. We're going to head off and get a nice Americano. My caffeine intake, I guarantee you, will be higher on a day like today. When the food is lower and the carbs are a lot lower, hunger, of course, can increase. So I'll be using that extra bit of caffeine to suppress hunger as much as I can. So I'm going to get this into me. The things we eat for the love of the game, man. Looks class, innit? Hashtag sarcasm. Can I get an Americano, please? Americano, yeah. Can I get a 0 sugar caramel drop as well, please? Thank you. Cheers, kid. So I can boil them out of me. Caitlin hates me in prep because I have no body fat left on me, and she's telling me that it makes me absolutely freezing cold in bed. I am looking forward to getting a bit of body fat myself because I'm always Baltic, but just so like when we're in bed that she's not lying on something that feels like a skeleton, just pure bone. But secondly, that I'm not always freezing and she has to constantly use. Not like you're not going to use a hot water bottle anyways, like, or your heated blanket, in fairness.
I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't use my hot water bottle when you're there usually.
So
I use my hot water bottle when you're not there.
Oh, so now you're saying you have to use it?
Yeah, I have to use it when you're there. And even now you're rubbing it off me.
She wants me to be fat, so she's telling me. To be fair, I was in my last gainer phase that I was in, Caitlin was telling me I was fat. But to be fair to her, she wasn't wrong. I was saying at the time, I'm in a bulk, I'm fucking... But I didn't realise how far gone I was gone. And she was telling me, like, you need to cut. But I didn't listen. But yeah, we won't let that happen again. I will go into a gainer phase, but I won't go to that extent again. Anyways, we'll see. This whole time, I'm talking about myself, and this vlog is 11 days out. Caitlin is 20 days out.
24.
Speak it louder.
24.
Caitlin's 24. It was not 24 yesterday.
23.
Caitlin's 23 days out now. Of course, that's not bodybuilding. Caitlin is a High Rocks girly. She is competing in Bordeaux, doing her first High Rocks singles. She already competed in doubles event. This is her first High Rocks singles event, so she is technically in prep like myself. Training away. You grafting away, kid? Yeah, she actually trains a lot. Like, carb loading is something that she's doing a lot now that she needs to prioritize as well. For her training, she is some fucking woman to graft, to be fair to her, and she has helped me. Like I said in the previous video, unfortunately, she doesn't watch my vlogs, but I did mention, if any of you watched my 13 days out, I did mention how much I appreciated Caitlin in this prep. I actually stayed in her house for about a month. Was it about a month, isn't it? It was about 4 or 5 weeks anyways. I stayed in her house straight. Just at that time, I thought I was planning to stay there for the whole prep. It was just making my life easier at the time because we had the treadmill in the morning, but I didn't have cardio equipment at home, so I could do my cardio first thing in the morning. And then we also had the back roads for steps as well, so it was making my life a lot easier. And in that time, she was helping me meal prep and just helping me organise myself, which I did generally appreciate. So both my girlfriend Caitlin and my dad, 2 people have helped me a lot in this prep. Appreciate the body a lot, kid, right? Bosh, go team. One on prep as well, you're part of that. So I'm not sure when I include this into my full day of eating. This is an Americano, this is just black coffee. And I added in, one sweetener, and I have a 0 sugar caramel syrup in it as well to make it a bit nicer. And Caitlin has a cappuccino. I'm actually looking forward to a lot of things actually after prep. I'm looking forward to trying out like different coffees. I'm pretty sure, like, again, this is my prep taste, but I keep saying that, but it's so true. Starbucks brought out like a pumpkin
spice latte.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bit of me now.
Actually, Perform brought out a flavour way of it as well, like.
It wouldn't be me.
Supposedly it tastes like the cereal milk. No, cereal milk. It tasted like, someone said it tasted like a flavour that I've already tried that I know I like. So I'm like, that makes me, but I don't even know what pumpkin tastes like. What pumpkin tastes like? I think pumpkin just sounds rotten, but I'd imagine it's nice.
No.
Have you tasted it?
No.
So
I
how
smelt it.
would you know then?
Do you ever smell carving a pumpkin?
No. I'll have to give it a go. So according to Caitlin, I'm not hungry. It's my chimp telling me. What's the chimp, kid?
The part in your brain up here. That. I can't explain it. I'm so bad at explaining it.
Take your time.
That like basically wins out every time. Like it'll always tell you like its whole thing is to make you comfortable. So like you fend for yourself, you're eating, you're comfortable, like everything, especially in a woman, like your maternal instincts like are always there.
Yeah.
And it's 5 times stronger than your human instinct, basically. And it like you have to fight it off.
Okay. Caitlin started in sports psychology recently. It's actually quite interesting. I didn't know this stuff like, and to kind of get the impression I'm getting here, kind of what she's talking about is like your natural, like primal instinct, like that chimp part is the actual part of your brain. But from what I'm gauging, from without fully understanding it, it's kind of like what you just naturally be drawn to, like the chimp part.
The minute something gets hard, you start to be like, oh, it's too hard. I can't do it. But like, you just have to basically be like, oh, my chimp is telling me this is hard, but it's not actually hard.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
So it's just basically the voice in your head, essentially. Kind of what it sounds like to me. You're like the angel on your shoulder, the devil on your shoulder saying, no, that's too hard, but then you just have to ignore that part and still get the job done regardless. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. The part of your brain that tries to keep you safe and comfortable. Every one of us as a human, your brain is designed to keep you alive and keep you safe. We all know that, and that's kind of what it sounds like to me. So like me telling myself I'm hungry, like I'm naturally like, oh, yeah, go eat. But obviously, I know I'm in prep right now, so I can't do that. So I need to ignore the chimp part of my brain, as Caitlin is saying. But it's cool to actually understand like the proper process point, like she's saying. She's doing psychology classes, not classes, but it's like a mentorship kind of thing. How would you
just going to a psychologist?
Yeah, psychologist. Yeah, a sports psychologist helping her with her own prep at High Rocks because she needs to be locked in for that as well. But it's cool to learn because I don't know these things. I learn from Caitlin. It's quite cool as well. So yeah, next up for me, anyways, right now, I'm going to head back. We're going to go, we have to go back to Caitlin's house first. I'm actually going to, the meal that I brought out with me last night, I'm going to bring that home because I have to go and cook food. I have to prep. So I'm going to prep for tomorrow today. So I have to cook tomorrow's meals now when I go home, but I have to fly to Lidl first to pick up a few bits. I think I have to get mince, lettuce, just a few small bits, yogurts and whatnot. I'll meal prep at home. I'll have that meal at home. That's a nice burp sound, kid. And yeah, I'll get you home then for the next meal. Next meal is what? Do I have carbs in the next meal? I'll decide which one I'll go next. Yeah, I will. My 5:30 meal is usually that's exactly. It depends on what way I go because obviously it's a rest day now. Yeah, I'll catch you in Lidl anyways. I'll bring you in my food shop. Catch you in a sec. A quick little hack for you when it comes to getting your step count at the end of the day. If you're going anywhere, look at that for Lamborghini. Make sure you park nice and far away. It might seem small in the moment, but if you're trying to hit a certain step goal at the end of the day, all these little things add up. So just pick a car space that's a bit further away. Don't try not to park right outside. Obviously, it's not ideal if it's pelting rain or whatnot. But if you can pick a car space that's a bit further away than normal, when you get to the end of the day, you'll be surprised how many extra steps you can rack up. Typical Lidl making you walk straight past all of the bakery. I'm coming in here. It's not like I'm starving as it is. Just a quick stock up today, not my full shop. I ended up getting this skyr yogurt. They actually, for the longest time, Lidl only had like their own brand. I think it was called like Milbona Greek yogurt. And they never had the skyr, but now that they have the skyr yogurt, my Greek yogurt bowl game as well to go through the roof. Unreal. I got the budget Coca-Cola, man's on the cutbacks, saving as much money as I can. They unfortunately didn't have any smoked medallions left, so I had to get the unsmoked. And it's got my veggies, I got some mushrooms and green beans. I have lettuce. I picked up one more bar of dark chocolate, 74%. I have my 5% mint and also my sugar-free ketchup. Just a quick stock up today. I'm going to go home and meal prep so I have my meals ready to go nice and early for tomorrow. We are back at home, back for the next meal. Trust me, I am starving like I said I would be. Rest day food, rest day food is like, this is something like 1700 calories and minimal carbs, so the hunger is going to be increased today, and by God, I've been looking forward to this all day. Of course, it's not my meal, but it's a crispy cold white can of the Rosa Monster. I actually forgot what this one tastes like, to be honest. I hadn't tried this in ages. I've constantly been drinking the goat, and the Ultra Strawberry Dreams. But anyways, next meal, what I have here. I have 250 grams of Greek yogurt, 0% fat. A scoop of whey protein mixed in as a sludge, the blueberry muffin flavour, 100 grams of mixed berries, and a carpet of cinnamon on top. And I do actually put 1.5 grams of salt in that as well. Quite nice. It's not exactly the most filling meal, but this monster will help with that. And of course, the extra bit of caffeine will help suppress the hunger. And then I'm going to meal prep those meals for tomorrow like I promised. So the total macros for this meal are as follows. I've got 295 calories, and that's broken down into exactly 46 grams of protein, 31 grams of carbs, again fruit, and then exactly 1 gram of fat, if even. We're on the poverty calories today, boys. That monster is looking at me. I cannot wait to crack it open. There's that nice sound, and that first sip as well of a monster. It's crispy cold, phenomenal. Oh, look at that. Right, we are fast forwarding a few hours. It is now 6 o'clock on the dot. It is time for my second last meal of the day. I got those meals prepared earlier on, like I said, so now I have my meals cooked for tomorrow and Friday, which are my 2 pump days, before I move into then obviously a rest day on the Saturday before my photo shoot on the Sunday. So I'm going to show you exactly what's in this meal. I got some carbs, thank God. So what I'm going to do, right, in this meal, I've got baby potatoes as my carb source. I've got 200 grams of baby potatoes. I'm just going to cut them up into little slices, throw them into a lunchbox, and then put in literally a dribble of water and then throw it into the microwave. So what I have found, this is actually quite surprising, I didn't notice, if I don't put any water in, it makes them very soft. The more water you put in, like, the tougher they are. Like, to be honest with you, I don't mind having them kind of slightly chewy right now to make it feel like I'm actually eating something. So I literally put in a dribble of water, and that's the kind of like consistency or like texture I want in my potatoes. Can I get these chopped up, fire them into the microwave, then of course I'll heat up my pre-made mince already. So I have my mince cooked already. I'll show you what exactly is over there. I have my mince cooked already from yesterday. There's 150 grams of lean mince in here, and I have my veg already prepared. Sorry, camera's off. I have 150 grams of lean mince. I have peppers, mushrooms, green beans, and I will throw in more lettuce as well, and I'll have this with 100 grams of pineapple. So get this all prepared and show you what it looks like. And so, second last meal of the day is up. So like I said, I've got 150 grams of 5% lean mince. I've got 200 grams of baby potatoes just chopped up into slices, thrown into the microwave, and they'll come out nice and fresh like that. For my veg, I have green beans, peppers, mushrooms, lettuce, and spinach. And then I did put that Bats, the reduced salt and sugar ketchup on top of it. And it comes out just like this. So the macros are as follows. This meal comes to 528 calories. That breaks down into 40 grams of protein, 73 grams of carbs, nice, and 11 grams of fat. Sorry, I do have my 100 grams of pineapple on the side as well for those extra digestive enzymes. So I'm going to get this meal into me. I have to head out for my last block of steps, and I'll be back then for my final meal of the day, which of course is carbless again. But we're nearly there, lads, you know. This day, next week, I will be starting my carb load, which is super exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I've never done a peak week. Obviously, this is my first show, my first actual prep. So I'm looking forward to see like what that entails, how much food is going to be. And yeah, just enjoy the whole process. I've just realised as well that my next few days, so each vlog coming over the next few days has something exciting in it. So tomorrow, I'm on an upper pump day. It's also my check-in day, so I'm going to find out the plan of action for the little peak I'm doing on Saturday for the photo shoot. I'm training with Tom Dooley tomorrow. And I'm going to bring you into the gym for an upper pump session. On a Friday, I'm training with the man, the myth, the Massey in King's Gym for another pump session. I feel like I really get to like embrace bodybuilding in King's Gym, you know, that proper bodybuilding vibe. On Saturday, I've got to get my tan. I've been like rumba nice and orange. And of course, Sunday is the photo shoot day. So there's plenty of stuff now coming in over the next few days. So the vlogs will actually have a bit of life to them. There should be something interesting. Monday, Tuesday next week, back down to baseline. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we start the load. And boy, I cannot wait for them carbs. That is my steps wrapped up for the day. That is 15,263 steps to be exact. 15,000 is my goal. And of course, on top of my 60 minutes cardio, which is all ticked off now for the day, it's nice to be finished, which means it's time for my last meal. Let's see what it is. And the final meal of the day is up. Sorry, I hope that washing machine isn't too loud. So you will have seen me prepare it very quickly. It won't be like my little transitions. What I've got in here, so to be exact, I have got 200 mils of egg whites. I have 2 bacon medallions gone in. And with that, then I just put in my veg. You would have seen me put my veg into the egg white. I literally just throw it into the microwave, put it in for about 4 or 5 minutes, give it a stir, maybe another 2 or 3 minutes, take it out. Then the medallions are already out of the air fryer, put them in, mix it all up, and you essentially end up with a big concoction like that. My veg, to be exact, of what's in this, I have got 1 single tomato, I've got mushrooms, I've got spinach, and I've got peppers. Am I forgetting anything? Yeah, a tomato, mushroom, spinach, and peppers. That's exactly from what's in my veg. The macros for this exact meal is, oh, sorry, I also did put in a sprinkle, a bit of paprika, small paprika on top. Makes it really nice. Macros for this meal, they're a whopping, if you include the calories from the veg, we've got 209 calories. That breaks down into 36 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, again, take that with a pinch of salt, and a whopping 4 grams of fat. And I will also wash this down with a nice a warm decaf coffee. That would be my last bit of liquids for the night. So I'm drinking 5 litres per day. Now I actually ended up having 5.5 litres today in total fluids across the day. And if you include the likes of like my coffees and whatnot. And then something I actually didn't mention to you, across the whole day, I'm having 1.5 grams of pink Himalayan salt across every single meal. So it's 8 grams of pink Himalayan salt I'm having across the day. So I divvy it out. Sometimes I put it into a Chinese container and I'll just share it out, but sometimes I just weigh it out 1.5 grams for me. It just depends on the day, really. If I have more time, I'll do it that way. But yeah, that's a full day of eating. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm pretty sure I said at the start of the video, I'm not too sure what the total calories are. I will total it up somewhere here on the screen when I have it worked out, obviously, when I'm editing the video. I'd imagine it's somewhere around that 1700, 1750 mark. So it's pretty much poverty calories. But yeah, I'm going to get this into me. I need to go to bed. It's my check-in tomorrow. I'm actually very, very excited for the check-in because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get like the plan of action for my peak on Saturday. Unless he sends you over the meal plan on the Saturday morning. I'm not too sure how it's going to happen. But overall, I'm excited. This is my second last check-in before I step on stage. And it's my last check-in before this photo shoot. So the finish line is nearly here. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm obviously, like, I'm relatively new to YouTube, but like through this level of consistency that I've had over the last few days, honestly, I can say I enjoy it. Like, ye watching these videos is what's keeping me accountable. Obviously, I'm accountable anyways, but having this extra level of accountability of knowing you're watching me, it does give the extra level of accountability, if I'm being honest. But also makes it enjoyable. Like, since I've started recording these vlogs, each day is kind of just rolling into the next. I'm like, yeah, no, like tomorrow's 10 days out. Then it's 9 days out. It's like, what the fuck? It's getting closer and closer. But I'm really enjoying this. And going forward, like, I'm definitely going to document my gaining phase and everything else I do in my life as well. Because I have other areas of my life that I obviously haven't touched about. I'm just talking about bodybuilding here. But I want to document pretty much everything, which I'm really looking forward to all that. I'm just enjoying YouTube overall. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you do like it and you want to follow along my journey to stage, please like and subscribe. It really would mean the world to me. And yeah, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. It'll be 10 days out. I've got my upper pump session with the man in the myth, Tom Dooley. So I'll catch you then. All the best, lads.